Oh yes. So another thing I just forgot to mention is that Todd in there is mentioning something quite interesting. So say all of a sudden is got thousands of dislikes. I just checked because I like to double check things. Look at this. I mean, I just went saw a look at this. Okay, that's one of the videos. Yeah, 500 dislikes. It's kind of unusual. I've watched this video before. It wasn't very few dislikes, very few, less than 10 or something. 566. 50% is extremely unlikely to have 50% dislikes. Anyway, this is a video this is one of the first video I watched, and is extremely good. As I say, what this guy's doing in this video is actually dumping lots of knowledge, free of charge for nothing. And look, all of a sudden 3,000 dislikes. Who can dislike this video? I mean, who? You just look at the comments of the people who want to show themselves, and yeah, I can see any negative comments. It's because the guy in there is being genuine, giving genuine advice that is and genuine knowledge in there. Same applies here. 300. I mean, not as many, but definitely a great jump. This one is almost the same amount of likes than dislikes. If you watch this video, I don't particularly agree that drinking alcohol is makes you fit in and is there. If you don't, then you're awkward and you're not going to be successful. I think I'm of the opinion that you should not drink alcohol to be sustainable, but that's only my opinion. If people want to drink alcohol, it's their opinion, their thing. Look at this. 50, actually it's over 50%. Is over the majority of dislikes all of a sudden. And then it's not a subject that is controversial. Look at this other one. It's actually right. So who's all of a sudden putting all these dislikes? So it's quite clear, because if you just look at the comments. So I would say once again, live and let live. I mean, this is actually working against the people who are doing this to Todd, and is working in Todd's favor because it makes Todd look like the underdog, the one who's actually fighting his way through against the big tyrant. So I'd say the sooner they actually stop it, the better. That is my advice. So and for Todd is hang in there, find the strategies to cope with this attack. It cannot last forever. It's going to drain the resources of the attacker. Todd seems to be someone who likes to educate himself. I've read something that, because I've seen these things happen a number of times, I read something called The Art of War. And in many cases, there's one of the things in The Art of War which I absolutely love it. I mean, get ready, and many times you don't even need to fight to win the war. And this is one of the cases where I wouldn't even fight to win the war in many cases. That is actually, I think that is the best approach. But then Todd can take whatever approach he likes. Obviously, I'm favoring this guy because when I saw the channel being deleted, I thought outrageous. I didn't say anything. I wasn't really. I just forgot about it. But obviously, I'm very delighted to see the guy back, and the guy has got a face which is distinct. That's his face, and I like seeing and watching what this guy says. I think has got some good merit. It's got a different view than other people in the pickup industry. And as far as I'm concerned, it's perfectly valid. And if the guy wants to do this job, is very well entitled to this job, and there is nothing that can be done sustainably to stop that. It's only hurting the the people who are trying to attack him, because it's one of these this double edged swords that is working against the people who are actually using it. So, Todd, I would say you just go read The Art of War. I think this is a very easy battle to handle. Ultimately, we know you're going to win. If the war is going to be won because you've got the right to do what you're doing, they're trying silly ways to say that you're saying that you're trying to confuse people, saying that you're RSD. I couldn't see any confusion in there. It's very well known that you haven't got anything to do with that. And there's completely separate. There's no logos of RSD or any tune that RSD has copyrighted or anything. I was a fan of RSD. They've put great content out there. It was extremely useful, and I think it's still useful. But that doesn't put the company in good light. But anyway, maybe it's another publicity stunt of RSD to create cause drama so people get attention to it. But that is another strategy. Who knows? But anyway, I think it's kind of an interesting topic, and it's the battle. The war is going to be obviously won by this guy who's got the freedom to do what he wants, which is being able to teach us what he's good at. So, peace out.